Hi, I'm Angela Martin, and welcome on this beautiful breezy day to number 2238 Kennedy Highway in Kawa. This is a fabulous lifestyle property and it has a wonderful country feel. The house, it's deliciously modern, and the land, all 3 acres of it, is totally usable. Down over there, we have a fabulous permanent creek and we're back onto National Park. So privacy is assured. You're going to seriously fall in love with this property. Let's go in and have a look. But remember, press that subscribe button on YouTube if you want to find out a bit more fabulous lifestyle properties just like this one. What a fabulous, fabulous feel of a property. So let's go in, as I just said, and have a look. Fresh, modern, newish build on a country estate. That's why you have to think about it. Now, it's a standard 4-bedroom and 2-bathroom home with a separate loo. And we want to start in the kitchen. Brilliant, brilliant functional kitchen. It has unbelievable amounts of bench space. This fridge can stay, by the way, if you want to. It fits in there, but if you don't want it, it can be removed. It's in, actually, just have a sticky beacon here. It's actually in really good condition. Looks like a normal fridge. So that does come with the property if you want it to. We've got a Dish Lakes dishwasher. We've got a gas cooktop and a mixer tap. And the thing that you'll notice too is that the whole house is fully fly screened and it is fully air conditioned. So we have luxury, and I mean luxury, in the wet tropics pretty much all year round. And what I love about it more than anything is all the natural light that comes in. Garden views, garden views, garden views, and we are secluded from the highway because there is so much trees and so much foliage. So we are ultimately 1000% private. And you'll see when we go out into the garden, our paddock number 1, I'll call them paddocks, paddock number 1, and then we've got paddock number 2 that goes over the creek, and then we've got a dry creek, and we get up to paddock number 3. You would literally think you are in the middle of nowhere. It is your own little world. So main living area, great cupboard space too in the spot. This is our hallway, and we have, just pop your little head in here. Cupboards are empty, but we've got plenty of storage. So we've got storage here, and we've also got storage there as well. Now we've got laundry, we've got toilet, and we've got bathroom. So just pop your little head in there. Then we can come into bedroom number 1. Again, air condition, our new best friend in the wet tropics. We've all got fans. These all go out onto this magnificent balcony that we had a look at when we came in. So we can see, as I just mentioned, about all the garden views. They've all got built-in robes with mirrors, so you can check all your lovely bits in the morning. And another great big cupboard. So same as the one we just had. Plenty of cupboard space. And then we've got bedroom number 2. Just pop a little head in here. Pretty spacious once again. We've got air conditioning and a really big sliding wardrobe door, again with the mirror in the middle. And then we've got bedroom number 3. Natural light. 3 slidey doors for our wardrobes, another little room up there, not a little room, Angela, little bit of a window up there, screened. I'm going to go on about that because the place is totally fully screened, and our views out to the garden. Now the master, this is great. We have beautiful garden views. No one in the world would know that you were here. You know, you could be lying in bed and all you can see is the tops of the trees and the bamboo. We've got our walk-in cupboard for all our hanging up bits and bobs in here. It's big. And then just put your little head in there for a fabulous ensuite. Isn't that just the most fabulous, fabulous master suite? So let's go back out through this bedroom. I wanted to show you just how easy it is to get in and out of the house through any of the bedroom doors into this absolutely fabulous, and I mean fabulous, lifestyle balcony. We've got the bedroom here, we've got a bedroom here, we've got a bedroom there, and then of course we've got the main living area. But this is just where you are going to spend your time. If you're just sitting here either on a hammock, having your tea, having your brekkie, having your dinner, or just relaxing, that is what you're going to be looking at. Absolutely fabulous. And it is so easy to access back into the kitchen area, your living area. You know, you come out your car and you are absolutely back in. Now, I did mention that we are fully fly screened, probably about 3 or 4 or 5 times now, but it's fabulous in the wet tropics. They're just fabulous. I did mention deliciously modern. So the garden, yes, oh my goodness. We've already spoken about here, living on this beautiful, wonderful lifestyle deck. So the property is, it's a big rectangle. So what we've got at the front is really only maybe a third of the way. And we have got all this usable land. So if we come down over here, all this brilliant usable land. So if you've got horses, or if you've got children, or if you've got, you know, you want to do cattle, or you just want to, and of course we're going to look at the garage and the shade house, or the greenhouse. It's all there for you. The infrastructure's all there. Now, both sheds actually have power. So the 4-bay shed over here, we're here. Let's go have a look. This is just absolutely beautiful, usable land. Very rare to find as much usable land. Often, you know, 3 acres, you maybe get 1 acre and then there's rainforest, or you get a little bit that's on the side of a hill. We're heading over there towards the creek. But before we do, and we'll do the shed on the way back, look at this. This is absolutely fabulous lifestyle. You could put anything you wanted in here. It's all totally concreted. It's steel, and as I said before, we've actually got power here, and we've got power over on the shed with the greenhouse. And this little spot here is probably used for chickens or little coop. Totally fenced, so again, you can use, you know, you can use it for whatever you want. But just get a feel for how wonderful this actually is. We can see the house just over there. Remember too, we've got our solar hot water. We've got this brilliant, I just love this. I don't know where it came from, but Groves Creek is the direction in which we are heading. So you can see we've got a bit of fencing along here. There's a little gully just behind us there. So the creek, the property doesn't actually end there. The property's a little bit over. The creek comes all the way around and we can get down through this gate, which just makes it feel fabulous. I mean, look at these trees all around. That is just absolutely inspired. We're going to head down, we're going to walk over that beautiful creek. And these planks are here. You've heard the expression walking the plank. We've had a bit of rain, so this was just a little bit muddy. It allows us to get across the creek without sinking in. You maybe need your welly boots. But look at this. Where else in the world are you going to have access to your very own flowing water. That is just beautiful. And remember, we are on the Kennedy Highway. You would not know. We are in absolute rainforest, beautiful paradise. You can hear birds, you can hear butterfly wings. And of course, we've also got the creek up in that direction as well. And straight up there into paddock number 1. So behind us, we've actually got paddock number 2, which we're going to go and have a look at. So I'm going to just come across here, little stepping stones. It's all very exciting. Hope I don't fall. There we are. We're up and over the other side. So I'm going to meet you at the top of this little hill for paddock number 2. Wow, look at this. We've almost got the same size all over again. So that's just where we've come from the creek. And this is absolutely massive. Now, remember, we've got all our fruit trees at the front end of the property. You know, we've got olive, we've got lime, we've got mulberry, we've got black sapote, we have got probably 20 different fruit trees, including different kinds of bananas. But up here, you could have goats, you could have cattle, you could grow veggies, you could grow veggies over there. The space is absolutely fabulous. And you get all these beautiful, look at that beautiful tree. Absolutely just marvelous. So all this is yours, plus another paddock up and over there. I'm going to meet you at the fence. And then we're just about to come up onto paddock number 3. So this is paddock number 2 there. Number 1 was the house. And we have a dry bed creek just in here. Absolutely fabulous. And this, very similar to where we've just been, we have another big expanse of open land. And remember, we actually, we're back onto National Reserve. So you have no neighbours at the back either. I keep saying this. So if you want privacy, if you just want to, you know, be in your own little country lifestyle world, you have got 3 fantastic opportunities. House with a beautiful garden at the front, paddock number 2 over that gorgeous flowing creek, and then this number 3, where else would it end that is not a number 4? Now, we won't walk up here, but this is still part of the land. We have little walking tracks, walking trails up to the end of the boundary, and it's got a private sign on it, so you'll find it. And then nature reserve, absolutely glorious. Great hiking and wonderful for the exercise for the day. So we're going to head back and we're going to have a look at the shed, we're going to have a look at the greenhouse, and I'm going to show you just some of those little gorgeous fruit trees. if you are a gardener, oh my goodness, wasn't that creek just absolutely fabulous? This greenhouse, shade cloth, whatever you want to call it, would just be brilliant. So if you wanted to germinate tropical plants, look at this, instant, without the bright sun, into shade. So all your little plants would be protected. And there are some veggies, of course, that don't actually like the full sun, but you could grow anything in here. And if you didn't like it, you could take it down. Super straightforward. We've also got our double garage just here. This is brilliant. Love this. Just think of all the exciting things that you could do. We've got concrete at the front, and we've also got concrete at the back here, and full power. So it's a big shed. We've actually got room in here essentially for 3 cars if you wanted to. It's a 1, 2, 3 bay with a big roof at the back and a big roof at the front. Now the generator actually comes with the property, so super handy. You obviously would want to get it tested by an electrician before you use it, but it is there and it will be staying. Full power, and again, as I said, we've got water everywhere. We are on tank water, we're on bore water, so by that I mean rainwater and bore water, so you'll never run out. And throughout the garden we've got beautiful amounts of sprinklers. So again, if you are just a passionate gardener who just wants to get in and do stuff, all the facilities are there. Now you can also see our solar hot water that I mentioned before on the roof. Now I'm just going to quickly head over here and just show you the some of the fruit trees before we do a quick wrap up. Just want to show you a couple of these little fruit trees. So you can see we're on the highway, but totally private. No one can actually see in. I did mention before, we've got limes and finger limes and bananas and grapefruit. And look at this, look at that, they're hanging off the trees everywhere. I should actually just pick one and give it to you. And then, oh, look at the mulberries. They are beyond delicious. This tree is absolutely just ladled with them. Have a little munch. Isn't that gorgeous? That's a pump just over here. We can see our 2 water tanks, and then over just beside the water tanks you can actually see the bananas. So absolutely just fabulous. I really hope that you have enjoyed this wonderful little tour, including purple fingers from my mulberry munching exercise, of 2238 Kennedy Highway in Kowa. Hopefully, we did say at the beginning, it has a wonderful country feel, and you will have gotten a fabulous feel for that. We've got, as I said, brilliant modern home. It's just beautiful on the inside. It is fully air conditioned. It's fully screened. We've got a solar hot water. We're on 3 acres. It feels bigger than 3 acres because we have those 3 paddocks. And of course, we have permanent water, permanent creek. And if you're a gardener, we've got a sprinkler system, we've got a greenhouse, we've got our shed for our cars or a carport. And we have just got this fabulous structure over here that you could do anything with. You could close it in, you could make it an art studio. And again, if you maybe have equipment or you have lots of toys, absolutely fabulous. And we are 100% private. It is a phenomenal, and I mean a phenomenal, lifestyle property. So give me a call, Angela Martin, 0403 788 187, or do visit my website. But remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because if you do want to find out about fabulous lifestyle properties before everyone else, that's the place to find out. I look forward to catching you in your new home. Absolutely wonderful.